The intensity in the eyes of the Celtic Warrior.
This is a man trying to right a wrong, a man who feels cheated.
And Sikoa, welcome to the 10 beats of the Bowdrin. How about 26?
He used to stop at 10, that was bad enough.
Beats of the Bowdrin. Solo Sikoa, you see his eyes moments ago? He didn't have a clue where he was.
You don't get that street fighting on the island, I promise you that much.
Yeah, and it looked like Sheamus was going for white noise, and Sikoa able to counter momentarily. Sheamus follows up with a knee to the face, and now Sheamus with an Irish curse backbreaker.